Hey y'all, I'm frying some bacon over here to go on top of this big head of broccoli. We're going to have to do something with it today. We bought it, so I'm going to make a little casserole and I'm going to make it up. I've already washed my big head of broccoli. And I'm just going to cut it off into this little casserole dish. We're going to put some goodies on top of it and bake it, for like 20 minutes or something. I want my broccoli to be kind of firm is what I'm wanting, okay? So I'm going to cut all this off. Some of y'all use this part, don't you? Tell me what you do with it. I'm bad about not knowing what to do with that part. I hate to throw it away. I usually give it to the chickens or something. But I like to actually do something with it. I've heard that you can make slaw out of it. Is that so? Broccoli slaw. I've made broccoli salad before. Kids call it trees. They said, oh gosh, we're going to have trees for supper. Let me cut these up a little bit smaller. Okay, I've got my broccoli all cut up into bite-sized pieces. And I've fried me some good bacon. And I'm making this recipe up because I hadn't been to the grocery store, and I'm always telling you to use what you've got anyway, so we're going to make it up. But if you put good ingredients in something, it's going to be good. I had 1 can of cream of chicken soup. That's the only kind of soup I had. I only had 1 can of it, so I'm going to use it. Get it out of my pantry. All right, I have a big container of sour cream, so I could use some of that in there. Let me get that some sour cream. I like the sour cream in it. It gives it a not so strong a taste, and it also helps it to be a little softer. I don't want to put milk or anything in it, so I'm going to stir this up some. It's kind of clumpy. All right, what do you think? About 2 nice spoonfuls will be plenty? I think so. We'll put some of that in it. I told you that during Christmas, when I made that onion soup, French onion soup, well, I had a lot of cheese left over. I'm still using that same cheese. So here's the cheese I've got in my refrigerator. Little pieces of this and little pieces of that. I have no idea what kind it is. So if you make this casserole, you put in whatever kind of cheese you can find in your refrigerator. We'll mix this up real good. And that'll calm it down a little bit. And now I'm going to grate up some of this cheese here and put it in here too. We're going to put our bacon on top. I've got some little crackers. We could put that on top too, couldn't we? Let's see what we got. Let's open this little tiny one first. I don't know what kind it is. It's a hard cheese. I can feel that. Smells great. There it is. Let's put that in there. I feel like that'll be good. I'm not going to add any salt because cheese is salty. That cream of chicken soup is salty. But I am going to add some garlic powder because I love a little garlic in mine. Have y'all ever grated your finger in a grater? I have, but it's been very, very rare that I've done it. I think I've learned through the years how not to do it. All right, let's put this in our bowl. Let's pick us out another kind now, because that's not enough cheese. We want it real cheesy. Let's see what we got. Let's see what this one is. That's 3 different ones in there. Oh my goodness. See all these little things? Well, I'm not going to use that one. But these look good. Let me do them up. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I think this will be enough cheese to put in our bowl. We don't know what kind it is, but we know it's good. All right, let's put a little garlic powder because I hadn't done that yet. I want to make sure I've got a little garlic in it. It smells so good. I love to smell garlic. All right, let's fold that over in here. We might better call this a cheese casserole because we've got plenty of it in there. But that sour cream is going to help it to be not so hard, and the soup. Okay, let's put it on our broccoli. And I hope this is going to be good. We don't know because we've never made it before. But I'm not going to the grocery store, and I'm just going to use up what I've got. I'm going to look in there and see what else I can find for another day. All right, here we go. I am going to add some black pepper on the top, though. I will do that. And I know this looks mighty thick, but I think that when we put it in the oven and it gets hot, it's going to melt down into that broccoli. And I think it'll be absolutely delicious. If it isn't, I'm going to eat it anyway. All right. Let's take the back of our spoon and kind of press it down in there some, cover it so we don't want any of the broccoli to get hard in there. We want to cover it up. And as it gets almost done, in other words, when I see that I'm going to cook it on like maybe 350. And when I see that this starts bubbling up and steaming around and that kind of stuff, I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to put the bacon on the top of it. I'm not putting it right now because it'll get too done. Okay. All right. There we go. That looks good, doesn't it? Let's put a little black pepper on top. And I've got some little crackers we can put on top of it. And I think it's going to be delicious. We're going to cook it on 350 till I see it bubbling and doing, and then we'll add our bacon.